Hello everyone. Today I am going to discuss about the wastewater collection system. In last lecture we discussed about sewers, classification of sewers, collection of sewers on the basis of transport, that is vacuum, then gravity and low pressure. Today we discuss the classification of sewers on the basis of collection system. On the basis of collection system, there are three subtypes of systems. First one is the separate system of sewage, second is the sewage, and third one is the partially combined or partially separate system of sewage. In last lecture we already discussed about the classification on the basis of transport, that is gravity, pressure and vacuum. Then the types of sewer systems are combined sewer system, separate sewer system, simplified sewer, then solid free sewer, pressurized sewer, vacuum sewer and open channel sewer. Let us see the first subtypes on the basis of collection is the combined sewer. There are a large network of underground pipe that convey the domestic sewage, industrial wastewater and stormwater runoff in the same pipe to centralize the treatment facility. Mostly it is found in urban areas. Combined sewer system do not require site or pre-treatment or storage of the wastewater. Transfer of their water to the wastewater treatment plant where it is treated and discharged to a water body. Now the next concept is combined sewer on design aspects. Because of the wastewater is not treated before it is transported, the sewer must be designed to maintain self-cleaning velocity. That is the flow that will not allow particles to accumulate, so that in general it is obtained that it will with a minimal flow of 0.6 to 0.75 meter per seconds. A constant downhill gradient must be guaranteed along the length of the sewer to maintain the self-cleaning velocity. When it requires the slope, then it cannot be maintained. A pumping station must be installed. For the primary sewers are laid beneath roads at minimal depth of 1.5 to 3 meter to avoid the damage caused by a traffic loads. Access manholes are set at the regular interval along with the sewers at the pipe intersections, at changes in pipeline direction, at drops. Now the combined sewer system on the basis of health aspects. It provides a high level of hygiene and comfort for the user at the point of use. The ultimate health and environmental impact are determined by the treatment provided by the downstream water stream treatment facility. Then the cost consideration. Initial cost is very high, means up to 50 to 80% more than the simplifier sewer system. Second one is the maintenance cost are also very high compared to the decentralized system and consist mainly inspection, unblocking and repair. And extension of the system can be difficult and it is also very costly. Then the next concept is the operation and maintenance. The manholes are installed whatever wherever there is change of gradient or alignment. The maintenance required trained professionals. This is the diagram of manholes. We can see there is the inserting pipes and outlet pipes. There is a minimum structure like between the pipe opening the 6-inch and measured on the inside diameter of the manholes. Now the applications of combined sewers. It is suitable for the urban areas with resources to implement, operate and maintain the system. Second one is to appropriate when centralized treatment facility is available. Third one is the planning, construction, operations and maintenance required expert knowledge. Then the infiltration may hamper the performance combined sewers. Now the advantage of the combined system. There is no need of flushing between the self-cleaning velocity is available at every place due to the more quantity of sewage. Second is sewage can be treated easily and economically because of the rain sewage. Third one, the house plumbing can be done easily, only one set of the pipe will be required. There is low health risk. Then the storm water and wastewater can be managed at the same time. No problem related to discharging industrial wastewater. The moderate operating and maintenance cost. Then the disadvantage of the system. Initial cost is high as compared to the separate system. It is not suitable for the areas having rainfall for the smaller period of year because the resulting in the silting upon the sewers due to the self velocity is not available. Third one is during the heavy rainfall, overflowing of the sewers will be endangers the public health. If the whole sewage is to be disposed of the by plumbing, it is uneconomical, then high capital cost. It is difficult to construct in high density areas, difficult and costly to maintain. Then seventh is the recycling of the nutrient and energy becomes difficult. Unsuitability for cell health requires skilled engineers and operations. These are the demerits or the disadvantage. This is the diagram of design of sewer system, where we can see that how the sewers are collected. This is called the combined sewer system because all the city include in this picture. Then a second subtypes is the separate sewer system. Separate sewer system are designed to convey the wastewater and storm water in separate pipes, so that it is called the separate sewer system. The sanitary sewer system collect and transport the wastewater, and storm sewer system collect and transport the storm water wastewater. The sanitary sewer systems may also collect weather flow via the connections from house drain or the storm sewers, as well as through the defects in the pipes and manholes. Now the cost and health aspects. The construction's cost can be higher than that of combined sewer system because the two separated networks are necessary for the separate sewer system. So it can provide a high level of hygiene and comfort in a properly constructed separated system. The sewage is transported in a closed system directly to the treatment plant and cannot overflow into the environment. Then the applications, the same applicability as like a combined sewer system. It is suitable for the urban areas with resources to implement, operate and maintain the system. Second, appropriate when the centralized treatment facility is available. Third, especially suitable in areas where the irregular heavy rainfall is expected to avoid the combined sewer overflows. Now the advantage of separate sewer system. First one, the surface runoff or the surface water, grey out and black water can be managed separately. Limited or no risk sewage overflow in a separate sewer system. Then it is a convenience or it is the minimum investment required for this system. Then there is a low health risk when there is the separate sewer system. Then no smell, mosquito or flies produced. No problem related to discharging industrial wastewater. Then moderate operations cost. Size of the sewers are small. The sewage load on a treatment unit is less. Rivers are not polluted due to the separate sewer system. When the storm water can be discharged to the river without treatment by using this separate sewer system. These are the advantage. Now the next is the disadvantage of the separate sewer systems. Then first disadvantage is the sewers being small, difficult to clean. Second, frequently clogging problems will be there. Third one, the system proves the costly as it involves the two set of sewers. Third, the use of storm sewer is only partial because in a dry season it will be converted to the dumping places and may get clogged. Next, the need a reliable supply of pipe waters. Then it is difficult to construct in a high density areas. It is also difficult and costly to maintain. High capacity or the high capital cost, more expensive than the combined sewer system. The separate sewer system required the skilled engineers for the operations. This is the diagram of a separate sewer system. In this there is no need of pumping of flat ground. There is the problem of associated with the blockage and breakdown of pumping equipment. Then adequate treatment and or disposal required for the large point of source discharge. In this separate sewer system we can see in diagram that there is the separate collections of sewers from the different industries or from the each of the separate system. Then it is collected up to the wastewater treatment plant, and then whenever there is a treatment on water, then again that water is allowed to dispose on a river, in a river. Now in this the yellow colored pipeline show that all the sewers collected from the house or from the city, means this is the sanitary wastewater, and in a blue it is the rain wastewater, or it is also called the storm water. So these are the separate sewer systems. In storm water directly pass or the dispose water into the river, but all the sanitary water are treatment in a wastewater treatment plant, and then it is allowed to dispose in a river. So hope so you understand both the system, combined sewer systems and separate sewer system, how they are beneficial, then the treatment, advantage, disadvantage of sewer systems. In next lecture we learn about the third subtypes of collection of sewage. Thank you.